What up, peeps? This is DTINC World News back again with some more news. I was reading a comment in my email that somebody sent to me, basically asking me, asking me a question. They had simply said that they seen my Illuminati video and they wanted to know, what do I think of school? Well, honestly, what do I think of school? Well, I think it's a waste of time. I think that it's just another debt that you're gonna have to eventually pay off in the future. That's what I think of school. Because when you really look at it, most majority of the billionaires, movie stars, music artists, athletes, most majority of anybody that got more money than you do don't have an education. I'm sorry. Most majority of these people didn't go to college. And they making all the money. When you really look at it, college is just a handbook to teach you how to compromise and work with the rules. That's all it is. I don't care what position or what you're trying to get into. I don't care if it's law enforcement, being a lawyer, working in the medical field, whatever. It's just basically teaching you how to follow their rules, which is the government's rules. Follow their rules. Or any rules on any job or any corporation. I mean, I have a friend that works in a corporation. And anything that's injustice that happens towards her or anybody in the company, don't you know they really can't fight back half of the time? You know, like, for example, every corporation, most jobs today have HR, right? Which is human resources. So that's supposed to be your fight back, you know? But they designed to work with the company, which means 70% or 60% of the time they're going to be working against you as the worker if you're working against the company. In other words, you're trying to fight somebody. When it comes to the company, you may lose even though you was right, you know. And then people wonder why you have kids shooting up schools and shooting up jobs and stuff of that nature. Trust me, that person wasn't crazy right off the bat. He was probably, or she was probably pushed that way. Not saying that that was right to do. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just simply saying we live in a world that we live on the leaders that don't mean us well at all, you know. And they're using these puppets and stuff in Hollywood, you name it, to basically blind us and quick to tell you that number one thing, stay in school. They quick to tell you that shit. But they know damn well they ain't make it that way. Look at Steve Jobs. He ain't graduate from college, but yet he became a freaking billionaire or trillionaire. Look at the job interviews today. They quick to tell you to have a high school diploma or college degree, but you will not be asked a fucking math question. They mostly want to know about your job experience. Do you know what the fuck you're doing? All right, good. You hired. Come on now. And with some jobs, you go through 1 or 2 interviews, probably a phone interview. So, do I push school? No, I don't. It's honestly a complete waste of time. Sorry. Like Michael McConaughey said at one graduation. He said he graduated from college in the 80s, right? But he did not get a job till later on. Probably a year or 2 from then. You don't get a job right off the bat. It's like you basically find yourself back to square one, whether you like it or not. With a shitload of debt if you took out school loans. Sorry. I got a lot of college friends, and guess what? They totally agree with me. And I ain't just saying it. I got live proof, living proof, that I know what I'm talking about. This is DTINC World News. Over and out.